we get a picture of a puppy anytime you need help? The stream is nothing but puppies all the time. I guess the traffic sucks no matter which nest we go to, babe. We've been traveling at a snail's pace through the extreme congestion of the nest for several days now. Rodion, clearly affected by this boredom, sighed and muttered. Cars beeping and honking at us constantly. We've been stuck on the freeway. That's why we don't get on the freeway, guys. Man, we're just gonna, gas prices are just gonna be through the roof on this bus over here. Good God. Well, it's not like we're traveling very far, but with this awful traffic, feels like it's further than it really is. It's almost like some content updates or something coming on and we gotta wait for them. God. Gregor's right, it didn't seem like the city was that big. Felt like we were moving at the pace of plot. And if we're unlucky, we might even run into those terrifying sweepers before the break of dawn. That before the break of dawn, there are these things called sweepers that turn you into Kool-Aid. Oh my God. What are you all blathering about now? Are you arguing about IDs or ego this time? I swear to God, I'm in the back trying to watch Sore's latest stream, but all I hear is whining and moaning. He'd bring out a few sheets of paper to bring us up to speed. Yeah, you know, I just call it vegetables and I'm like, all right, here's the deets. You know, it's how hard it is to give him information when all I hear in the background is like whatever the shit is going on with his VTubers. You know, got some Renard cross skits playing in the background. It's like, God damn it, vegetables, can you like pause your videos? Pause your VTubers for like 5 goddamn minutes? He's saying, Ishmael, you have called upon my name. I am slightly concerned. This is never a good thing when you call upon a sinner's name. I leave you two model students to explain the contents of these documents. I don't feel like I'm up to the task of explaining what's on this paper to all of you. I'm gonna go back and watch my VTubers now. I don't got time for this shit. So what does this thing say, Ishi? Like, give me a sec. So, does it say anything about a wall? Or no IDs? Anything for me? Anything about abnormalities? What the color of the sky is? Why is there no color? Ishmael, like, looks like these documents are from the LCD. The sender address says, oh, the LCD is the department that contacted manager Esquire. Is it not? Like, the former L Corp BAH. Like, this is like exactly why like I'm the only person who ever like reads the guides. Like, can the rest of you like not read? All right then. Well, if you have any questions while Ishmael reads from the documents, raise your hands to be recognized. You saying, Faust, you guys don't need to raise your hands to speak. So, you know, please chime in if there are any details you can elaborate on. Rodion, if anyone tries to speak out of turn, please smack them lightly in the head. If you do good, I'll make sure to order you extra desserts during our team dinner, and maybe booze. Look at this guy. He's finally doing the shit we didn't pay him to do. What an impressive growth of leadership capabilities, executive manager. All right then, first bong goes to... Wait, this wasn't... I don't think that was a light tap. Like the former L Corp, also known as like Lobotomy Corporation, used to contain like manage the abnormalities that we faced in their branches. Like, even taking into account that their strengths like were suppressed by the golden bows, there like was a pretty significant difference like between their risk level categorizations and like the actual risk involved in facing them. So far, like there have been 5 categories of risk levels. Oh, here we go. 5? Aren't there only 4 of them? And then he turned into pudding. Oh, I was right next to that. Sinclair quietly and slowly raised his hand. All right, like you can go ahead. Well, I thought there were only 4 risk levels. Zayn, Teth, He, and Wa, which I think is pronounced Vav, but we don't have the V sound in certain languages, so we just call it a Wa. Are you like reading YouTube comments? You like should stop like reading over Virgilius's shoulder while he's watching VTubers. Like, but according to like these documents, the highest risk level, like a category, is labeled an Aleph or an Aleph or however the hell you like pronounce that. For we conduct not management but combat against these foes. It is sensible that the standards for risk levels be adjusted in course to. Rodion, wait. He slowly raised his hand. He raises his hand, and all you hear is, wow. That's just the sound that he emanates. Wow. So the difference is that when defeated, abnormalities transform into their egg-like forms. But distortions don't, am I right? I'm smart when I want to be. Uniqueness, in this context, refers to the fact that no same entity exhibits the same location. Wow, even Gregor could get that. All right, Honglu, was that supposed to be a dig at my intelligence? I can deal with Faust being mean, but I ain't gonna take shit from you, all right? And then just Rodion punches Greg in the face. And then, I don't know, she's trying to punch Hong Lu, and he's just it's ultra instinct dodging. Right, so simply put, we can toss them Pecatula all in the same bin. Just sprung back up. I was a little wobbly there. I don't remember the last 6 days, but easier if they just... I'll be looking forward to that extra dessert, babe. All right, it's about time. All right, then I hereby confirm today is closed business for the sinners. All right, everybody, and then he pulls out his whip. Time to get in the mirror dungeon. All right, let's go. Crack, crack, let's get to it. Oh, well, I guess it's my wobbly turn. Time to plonkers. All right, we need to teach you some new words, buddy. I've been told specifically that you are not British enough. I will do nothing to fix this problem. So continue to use the same voice you're continuing to use. He lost his accent. He's like, yeah, listen, you only keep the accent if you stay in a single place. The second you leave a nest, you just lose your accent. That's how it works. That's also why Gregor sounds like a. Let me just rustle some papers. What is this here? And I quote: a grandpa, an old man, a rancher, a pirate. Well, I don't sound that bad, God. Why everyone gotta be so mean? It's dunking on my voice over here. God, Jesus. Huh? Yeah, bloody wuthering, like its namesake. I never knew comfort as long as I was there. Heathcliff's voice carried an unusually dark tone. The other sinners on the bus noticed this and began chatting him up. Oh man, well, look at that. We're making him feel better. You have no idea how many times I imagined it. Put it on my head. Return to that bloody manor. Smashing every little thing. And that place to bits until there's nothing left. Like, okay, so like you'll smash everything to bits and like then what? Like, do you really like learn nothing from like watching what I went through at the lake and like how calmly and collected that I handled that entire situation? If I ever lose the plot, push myself to the brink of no return, like you did. If we would all recall, I trust that one of you louts will pull me right out of it. Except for Ishmael. Clearly she's forgotten the entire event of her entire canto. Like, are you giving us permission to like to beat the sense back into you? Like, I could just freely beat the shit out of you? Interesting. How far are we allowed to go with bodily harm? Amputation? Nerve mutilation? I'll go get my easel and my paintbrush. No, stop. Put it back. Put that back. Put that shit back. Wow, I still think your present self can do this, Heathcliff. If you about to say a poor person joke, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. What do you mean my present self? Heathcliff, your present self is deprived of money and stature. You're poor and you don't have anything left. Listen, Dante, I can make a poor person joke if the dialogues lets me. Doth that poverty explaineth our currently unsightly lack of colorfulness? I tried to use the crayons from my lunchbox, but they doth do nothing. They all looketh the same. I can't find the red one. That one tastes like strawberries. Everything's in that sticky brown hue. Guys, even meat looks downright rotten in this color. Yeah, that's a bit of an overreaction, isn't it? I mean, guys, it ain't that bad. I mean, my whole color palette's beige, and you're kind of insulting me with this over here, right? God damn it, woman! A sufficient amount of payment must be made in order to receive your colors. It must be emphasized that this question has been repeatedly answered on 23 separate occasions. Faust is tired of answering the same question over and over and over and over and over again. Faust is not everyone's explanation bitch. Yes, you are, Faust. Listen, you wanted to be the one that knows everything, so you get to answer the same goddamn question 400,000 times, Faust. If you didn't like it, then you should have shut up. The poor sod's gonna get himself jumped wondering about that look. It's just enough color to invite the bandits, not enough to keep away. Oh, there he goes. Why would you ever walk around the streets like, yes, I am a rich person, allow me to walk down the streets of the nest. Totally in Portlandia. This is a great idea. This is a perfectly sound, reasonable situation. And now that my narrative purpose has been fulfilled, I will cease to exist from the story. Hong Lu, you were literally pretending to be in a gang in Canto 2. Oh, but manager, or chat, come on, guys. Canto 2 doesn't count as a real Canto, just like Rodion doesn't count as a real character. Babe, what the hell are you talking about?